newer to this or hasn't seen this before, Kingbean just picked Underprime Centrum and he forced no upgrades for this run. So for the next track, both runners are gonna sell all of the upgrades and play without any of them, which kinda changes the dynamics of this game a bit because well, you have no upgrades, which means your cooling is much worse, especially since they're both gonna be using Bolus Roar, who is the best no upgrade pod in the game. And that means they will be boosting much less, because Bolus Roar's full cooldown takes them about 37.5 seconds. So yeah, it will look a little bit slower, because the top speed is also slightly less now, because like I said before, they will be playing without any upgrades. So yeah, this feels quite different from max upgrade. And it's a good way to catch your opponent off guard. However, I don't think Mike will be surprised by this. So I think he's ready for this one. So I'm expecting a really close track here.
All right, so Kingbean showed us his parts. He's all good.
Yeah, I'm looking at Mike's screen right now. Looks like he's fine as well. Going for a little practice run here, it seems.
Yeah, that little switch back there, extremely rough, no matter the upgrade.
Definitely. It's also like the make or break point on this track, because you have to break for it. So the faster you can get through it, the better your time will be, essentially. Oh, there was a much cleaner switch back this time for Kingbean than he did before. He kept much more speed through it and took away better line. And like I said before, this switchback is basically what determines the time on the track. The rest is rather straightforward. So unless they make any major mistake here, how well they do this switchback will determine how fast their time is.
It looks like both runners are ready.
Yeah, let's hit them up with the countdown. I'm definitely expecting this to be very, very tight margins between the two. Again, unless we see a major mistake from any of the two, this should be really close because of the nature of no upgrades. Should be off in a second. And here we go. We also might see. Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say that ice does claim a few people. For some reason, I don't know. It just randomly kills people.
Actually, if you try to stay to hit it on the very left side, you're usually safe. But if you hit it right in the middle, then yeah, then you tend to blow up on it actually. And I was about to say we might see very different boost patterns here, and it looks like I am correct in that assumption, because Mike is saving up for much longer boost here.
Also, yeah, Mike going left while Kingbean going right around that hole.
Yeah, there's not a huge difference between the two paths. However, the right path is very slightly faster. It's a margin of maybe a 10 for 2. And they're very close to each other here after lap 1. So it's hard to say who's ahead. It kind of depends on how much heat each of them use. And Kingbean looked to have used a little bit more. However, now he's saving a bit more again. So, like I was saying earlier, we're seeing very different boost patterns here. Kingbean just doing some very small boosts to make sure he's not underheating right now. Looks like he wants to save to be on almost 0 heat here, which he manages to do. So we are on entirely different boost patterns right here. Mike is almost full heat while Kingbean is almost empty on heat. However, he's using a lot of it right now, opting to do a lot of medium boosts here. And I think Kingbean had a slightly cleaner switchback here. It looks like he is on higher speed right now. Yeah, Kingbean is definitely ahead right now.
Yeah, almost a second there.
Okay, they have to approach this the switchback section one more time. And again, like bonking there or losing a lot of speed will lose you a lot of time. So let's see how they approach it here. And there was again cleaner by Kingbean. You can see he kept about 470 speed through there, like he didn't fall below 470, while Mike actually fell down to around 420. Which means, barring a mistake from Kingbean, that he should take this. Like you can see right now he has 5 speed units more than Mikey. It's about the same like it was in the last step, so... Kingbean should take this. And he does. Wow. 324.95. And a 326.01 by Mike. So still very, very close. Only a second difference here. But Kingbean takes it home just because he took that switchback a little bit cleaner than Mike did.
Yeah, a well-executed pick from Kingbean. And now goes to Mikey Burger to pick our next track. Mikey saying no pod ban. Okay. Kingbean banning Boon to training. Where's Mikey gonna take us? Let's get the winner here. Score's now 1-1.
This is the best of 13, first to 7.
Okay. Mike's taking us to Fire Mountain Rally. No upgrades.
I did not see this coming at all.
Isn't this something that Kingbean would pick?
Yes. However, I think Kingbean would prefer to do this with upgrades.
Oh yeah.
So this might be a strategy to actually take the upgrade pick away from Kingbean here. So essentially forcing Kingbean to use